Hey y'all, it's Levon and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I thought that I would share with you guys the results of my 1-year journey with no heat in my hair. Those of you who follow my channel knows that a year ago, January the 22nd of last year, I decided to not straighten my hair anymore for 1 whole year and go natural. So today I thought that I would share with you guys my results of my 1-year journey, what I learned, what I did right, what I did wrong, and all the above. So let's get into the video. I'm not an expert at all. I'm still learning myself, but I want to share with you guys what I've learned so far, and I think these things will help you if you are, like I said, just trying to embark on this journey. A lot of things I learned by trial and error. I'm still learning. I think that in the natural hair community, period, you're always a student. Even those that have been doing it for years, they're constantly learning and changing their techniques up and trying new products. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. So this is what I would call a great starter kit. If you're just starting with a natural hair journey, these items are your staple items that I really believe will just be pretty much everything you need to get started. As you continue your journey, you'll learn more things that you like and need yourself, but these are the basics. I think that if you have all of these items, it'll definitely get you started right. First of all, you need a satin scarf or bonnet, very important. Large tooth comb, especially if you have thick hair. I have 2 of them. I love this one because I can actually part my natural hair with this as well. A good pick. A hooded dryer. Now I need to invest in a real hooded dryer, but for now this one is good. I found it online, super cheap, and it just attaches to your regular blow dryer for deep conditioning. A clarifying shampoo, a hydrating shampoo, good hydrating conditioner, a good shampoo brush for massaging and cleaning that scalp real good. Hair masks are very important for deep conditioning. A blow dryer with a comb. I love this detangling brush. It comes in a pack of 3 from Amazon. It moves with your hair. It's my favorite. Always good to have a good Denman brush on hand for styling and detangling. A hard bristle brush for your sleek hairstyles like buns and things like that. I love this one for pulling product through with my wash and goes. An edge brush. It's very important to have a good water bottle, preferably one with a continuous mist sprayer. You can find them on Amazon for really cheap. I found this little bottle here from the dollar store for $1, and this is just what I use for my protein treatments, to mix them and spray them on my hair. You can also use them for your oil treatments. This is a heat protectant. I learned about this from Napturo85 in one of her videos. It's very important if you're going to blow dry your hair that you use heat protectant. Plastic caps. This is for your deep conditioning once a week or however often you do it. This came in a pack of 30. I think I got them from Target. I can never remember. Scrunchies and hair bands for natural hairstyling. Just good to have a variety of these on hand. A good variety. That's my favorite one. Edge control. Now I'll be honest, I have mixed feelings about edge control. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do try to keep it on hand. A good hair gel for your styling. Wash and goes and sleek styles as well. You need this. It's good to have clamps. I got conditioner all over mine. I use these for detangling my hair in the shower. I also use scrunchies for separating and detangling hair. So first of all, I will say that I absolutely loved the experience of no heat in my hair. It was challenging, but I loved it. I really did. So what I loved the most about the experience was getting to know my hair, my texture of hair. I did find out that I have 2 types of hair. My front area up here is more like probably a 3C, maybe a 4A, but about a 3C. And then back here, I would say about a 4B. Yeah, it's like two whole different textures of hair. Much nicer hair up here. Well, I should say finer, because all hair is nice. I should say finer hair up here, and then back here, very more coarse and dense hair. So it didn't used to be that way. I'm not sure why it's like that now, but that's how it is now. So that's what I did learn. Like I said, I noticed there's a big difference. My hair changed. You know, it didn't used to be that way. I had a lot of breakage in the back before I went on the natural hair journey. And in that breakage, my hair kind of just changed its whole texture. It was kind of just rougher, and I don't know what was going on. But that was one of the reasons why I decided to go natural, to just kind of try to get my hair's health back and things like that. Another key factor that I learned in this process of my natural hair journey is patience. Patience is key. You're not going to have immediate results. And another thing that you have to keep in mind is that when you're seeing these YouTube influencers that have the big full heads of natural hair, they've been at it for a while, and they're very good at they know what they're doing. Their hair has reached that level of healthiness, you know, but it takes patience. You're not going to have that look your first day, your first couple of months. You got to be patient. Another thing that I learned as well is that some styles that might work on type 4 hair doesn't work on type 3 hair. And if you have not gotten your hair cut, it's going to take you even longer than these influencers that you see to achieve a certain look, because you have the bad ends that you're trying to work with, and you're just not going to get that perfected look. In time and over time, as you continue to work on things and perfect things, it will get better, but it's not going to be an overnight thing. So you have to just set your mind. You know, my first year, I was doing so good, and really and honestly, I feel like towards the end of my year journey, it was a total fail. You know, my hair broke off. Just a lot of things went wrong, but I'm still encouraged, and I'm actually back on my journey again. I did get my hair straightened for the first time, and I didn't have any major story to tell, like, oh yeah, it grew 4 inches, it grew 6 inches. I really didn't have that story. My hair was actually shorter than it was before, and a lot of it was my fault, and I'll tell you some mistakes that I made. So some of the mistakes that I made, again, was hydration. I was not hydrating my body properly, and our hair is kind of the last thing to get the nutrients. So if you're not eating a healthy diet, I wasn't. If you're not drinking enough fluids, I wasn't. If you're not getting enough rest, I wasn't. If you're stressing, I was. All those things have, they play a role in your hair's health, your body's health, period. You know, so like I said, the nutrients usually get to our hair last. So it's important that we take care of our bodies and you know, try to control our stress levels and eat healthy and rest well and hydrate. So those are things that I want to try to do better in the next year of my natural hair journey and see if it makes a difference. I definitely did not take care of myself. I was so busy and so stressed with so many things that, yeah. So I'm not real alarmed by it. I kind of know why. Now, if you're doing everything right and you're still having breakage and you're still not having results, that's concerning, but that's not my story. My favorite hair product so far on this natural journey is definitely the Mane Choice line of hair products. Every single thing I've tried so far from this line has worked amazing for my hair. Their packaging is always so pretty, and the scents of their products, the smells, the fragrance, amazing. I also love the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. I love the Styling Cream by Texture ID. These are great for twist outs and braid outs. I love this mask by True for my deep conditioning. It is definitely one of my favorites. One of my favorite leave-in conditioners is White Peony. And of course, the Melanin line by Napturo 85. As you can see, they're almost gone. I love these products. They are amazing.
I love the Wash Day Delight by Carol's Daughter. And this is my favorite of all, Eco Styler. I love this one right here. It smells like cake batter. It's great for twist outs. And this is my favorite, Edge Control. Oh, Murray's.
So the beautiful part about it is that you get to understand your hair and the beauty of what God gave you, because I didn't really understand my hair, and you're just kind of used to washing it and getting it done, but it's like with the natural hair process, you are becoming one with your hair. And that was really fun for me. I really enjoyed that. I would say that the greatest challenge that I found in going natural was trying to look nice at first, because the transitioning process is a mess, you know, because your hair is damaged from getting it straightened, flat ironing it, ends are damaged, and trying to transition into the natural process, you got like natural, straight, just a mess. So trying to get my hair to look nice. I'm an event planner, I'm a wedding planner. So it's important to me to look nice at my events, and even going to church on Sundays, you want to look nice. So that was a challenging part for me, I would say, out of the whole process, is just those days where I was in that transitioning process and couldn't quite get the look right. And you know, you'll get comments from family and friends, you know, like, what are you doing? But you gotta just, you know, you can't be bothered. Work on it, it takes time, and that's what I did. And so my first 8 months were great. So 1 to 4 months, I would say, was a little bit of a challenge, because I was transitioning, a lot of bad ends and things like that, and trying to, because I chose not to do the big chop. I didn't choose to cut my hair. So sorry, it's a piece of lint or something. But so I decided to just try to work on my ends gradually and just take care of them and bring them to better health without doing the big chop. Because really and honestly, if I could have gone that route, I could have cut a lot of it off. It was that damaged. So, but I didn't, and it's okay. It's coming around. That was the most challenging part for me. Those days that I wanted to look really pretty, look really nice, and I was used to straightening my hair and just having that polished look. So going from that to natural hair that is unhealthy natural hair, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. So the first 1 to 4 months was difficult, trying to find a nice balance of looking nice. And then 4 to 8 months, I was super excited because I saw major improvement in my hair. Major improvement, growth, health, just my hair was just very voluminous and thick and healthy. And I was super excited. I was super excited. But at the 8th month mark, something happened, and I am not sure exactly. There were probably several contributing factors that could have been responsible for it, but at the 8th month mark, I noticed a breakage. I noticed that my hair was thinning out. I noticed that it just was not looking good at all. You know, it was. I have thick hair, but I noticed a considerable amount of thinning, and mostly my ends, which is what I was struggling with anyways. My ends were thinning out, and it was just unhealthy. And I'm not sure exactly what caused it, but there were so many things going on at the same time. My father was very ill at that time. That was stressful. You know, we were losing our dad. My job, I had taken on a new position with my job, and stress out of this world. And then I have low iron. So I wasn't being as attentive to myself as I should have been, you know, with my dad and my job and just everything that was going on, keeping the home life going. You know, I kind of put myself last. So that's something that I'm working on to improve. But my iron was extremely low, just female stuff, you know how that goes. Yeah, so those were, I think, the factors that contributed to my hair thinning out. So the last 2 months before I straightened it, I would say actually not the 8th month, I'm sorry. I would say more so around the 10th month, because it was actually the last 2 months before I reached my 1-year goal. So November my hair was good, and I noticed a major shift like December and January. Major shift. So I would say the last 2 months. So 10 months, it was good. But right around the 10-month mark, I start noticing a lot of breaking off, and I'm sure probably all of the above factors contributed to that. So it's important to take care of ourselves, to really take care of yourself. You know, especially when you get a little bit older in age, you know, you got to be careful to take care of yourself. I'm grateful for having good health, you know, for the most part, but I do have anemia. Oh, and the other major thing that I'm sure was a factor is that I am always dehydrated. Like, I have a problem and a struggle with drinking enough water. And everybody always says, put something in your water, put something to make your water taste better. I don't dislike water. Like, I love water. I'm just not thirsty. I don't have a natural thirst. Unless I'm eating a plate of food, I'm just not thirsty, you know? So I struggle to make myself drink enough to stay hydrated. And that is a very big key factor in hair health and hair growth. So I would say the hydration as well, on top of all the other things. But yeah, so drinking a lot of water, and I don't drink enough fluids, period. It's not just water. Like, I don't drink pop a lot. Rarely do I drink soda, and I don't drink a ton of juice. I just really have to make an effort to drink enough, period. So that, I'm sure, is another major factor.
I also want to try more hot oil treatments with a mixture of good, healthy oils. I bought these a while ago. I have not used them yet. I intend to incorporate them into my regime this year. I also want to try this Coconut Curl Styler by DevaCurl for a wash and go.
One thing that I would advise you to do is to watch YouTube videos of natural hair influencers, the gurus of natural hair. They really know what they're doing. They know their stuff, and don't just assume that you know things. Learn. Watch videos and be open to learning. You know, they have been doing this for a long time. Different products that you don't know about, different products that may not be good for your hair. You learn so much, so make sure you watch and learn. Don't get too caught up in trying to have the exact results that you see, but use it more of a learning platform, because you can get discouraged if you're trying to have a certain look and it's not working out. And like, I watched this video and I want this look and it's not the same. So keep it in perspective. You may not have the results that you want right away, but just keep on working towards your goal. All right, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this was helpful to you. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Until next time.